Hello, ladies and Mentigen. This is Monday motivation for myself. But why am I sharing this? Because you people are going to be on this art journey with me, whether you like it or not. So I realized that I've been stuck with my laptop for most parts. That's at least from many years of working in advertising. But I realized that I probably need to set up my art studio space for me to actually get motivated and start painting and creating more stuff. So I set up my space over the weekend, and I'm going to take you guys through what I've arranged, even though you didn't ask for it, but here you are watching this video. So I got this lamp for when I need light at night to work, because yes, I know that most of the time I'll probably be working at night. So this board is serving as my palette and also my art material. Is it chef I'm going to call it now? I don't know, but yeah, I'm arranging my art material there. This piece is one of the pieces from my ongoing series, the Onwini series. I'm going to share more about it later when I'm revealing all the piece. And of course, this is some of my color pencils that I'm using to create the piece. Habit of most artists, I want to believe, I've been keeping this I don't know what to even call it, from sharpening my pencil. I just feel like I'm going to need it for some artwork later in future. I believe it's going to be useful for something, so I'm just keeping them. Yeah, so this whole surface actually is my palette, so I'm going to be able to like mix colors on all this surface. Then what do I have here? So yeah, I have like my medium and solvents and solutions. So this is like gloss varnish, this is acrylic medium, yeah, another gloss varnish. All these three, I have like 3 satin varnish, turpentine, odorless turpentine. Some of these things when we're in school, it's kerosene and petrol that we always use. This is linseed oil, this is oil drying medium. You want the oil color to dry faster, and this fabric paint medium. I think you mix this with your color if you want to use it on fabric. And this is fixative for drawing when you're drawing with charcoal or pencil, anything that is chalky, basically. I know you're not an artist, you may not understand some of these things, but maybe I will explain more about it later. And I have this jar for some of like brushes that I've used some of them, but there are some of them that I've not used yet. But yeah, this is my jar of brushes. And yes, that's not part of art material, but it's there, sha. Then, don't worry, it's my donkey that just fell. Then this area, this is where I'm arranging my painting materials, basically. I just have these wipes here in case I want to clean anything. This is like sellotape. These are oil bars. Yeah, these are oil bar or oil stick, anyone you want to call it. All these are acrylic paints. Yeah, because most of us artists we paint with either acrylic or oil. Acrylic is water-based and oil is definitely not water-based. So these are oil colors that I have. I had to like buy different brands because I can't get all the colors that I want from the same brand. And I have some brushes here. I also bought this silver leaf and gold leaf, and I have this copper foil. I also like I'm going to need them in future for some mixed media work. It's like adhesive and nail for putting stuff on the wall. In the yeah, some materials here too. Eraser, pencil, this white charcoal. Yeah, this soft pastel. This oil pastel. Yeah, this is like gouache that I've had this like since last year. And I have this spoon for mixing stuff, basically. I've used it to mix my oil medium and the acrylic medium before. Then I have this Posca marker. I know I have like some other brand of marker inside the jar. So it's not just the pot. Posca marker. And this is a watercolor. Yeah, I've used watercolor. I used to be very good. Not used to be. I mean, it's been a while that I worked with watercolor, but while in school, I think I have some watercolor images I can still share. It's like 72 piece of color pencil. This is the one I'm using for my 118 series at the moment. I'm sorry, the way I'm talking and carrying stuff, I'm not looking at what the camera is showing. So I know that there are some times that I'm talking that I'm not showing what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I'm still trying to get used to this life of recording stuff and showing people. Yeah, I know I have some marker here too, but this one is light, like this chroma marker. It's more like it gives like watercolor kind of vibe. I'm not sure that. Yeah, I have that here too. Let me just zip that back. Then this is my donkey. Basically, this reminds me of school a lot. So it's where you sit down to draw. You're going to put your board here, and this art like this. It has this holder that I can use to hold my board when I'm drawing. So I just put my board on there and draw on it. Then, of course, this was what fell the other time that made that very loud noise. Then this is my Izu, very sturdy, and it can take like more than 6 feet walk. So yeah, this is where I put my canvas. I'm saying this for people that are not artists. If you're an artist, you already know what an Izu is used for. Then this is Oloye. This was the piece I think I posted it on my status last week. I'm just waiting for the matte medium that I applied on it to dry properly. Then I'll apply the final varnish on it, and I'll talk about this piece much more later. This piece took me 15 years to finish, but let me not get into the story. I'll talk about it later. I mean, I have all the plenty accolades that I've received in the past, but that's not why we are here. All these are for my daughters, obviously. I have this here intentionally because I need to be playing all this old music and have this studio vibe. I feel like it just adds more to the studio vibe. Then there are a lot of books here. Some of these are past Cannes winning words. I don't know if anybody still have CD or DVD players. Yeah, I have like some books. This is Kunle Adeyemi's Kunle Adeyemi exhibition catalog. I had my internship with Dr. Kunle Adeyemi when I was in ND1 going to ND2, and that is where I learned some of like the things I know about printmaking. And this particular work is actually inspired by his pantograph style, or is it Pentocast? Yes, I think because it's Pentocast. So I think that's it for my studio space. Bye. Oh wait, let me show you the canvases that I have. So this is where my canvas is. I don't want to put them in that studio space because I don't have enough space. I got some of these from Art Treasures and Canvases. Okay, so I just have them in like different sizes, so you'll see the piece that will be going on them very soon. Bye.